Hey everybody, I'm KK.
I'm Kristen.
Welcome back to K&K Crochet. And today we just wanted to share a couple of no-sew patterns that we did. And I always forget to say, but if you see me do a no-sew pattern, 9 times out of 10, if it's tiny like this, I probably held 2 strands together to make it bigger than the regular, because it's normally done with chunky, usually, not always, but usually. So this is mine. And this is by Darling Maple Designs, and it's called the No Sew Jelly Bean Bunny. And he looks all cattywampus. I don't know what I did wrong, but his head kind of looks crooked. I think I'd seen somewhere where you kind of have to pay attention as you're doing the legs. The legs look like to me they went on pretty straight, but the head, I needed to move the eyes up probably over here, but the way they needed to be done, I don't know. And then this nose, it's all out of whack. I don't know. But he's cute. He's super, super cute. He's double-stranded. He is no-sew except for the ears had to be sewn on. But all of the rest, and you stitch the nose. But all of these are stitched in as you go. All of these little bobble thingies. They're not bobbles. I can't remember what they were. But anyway. Maybe they are. I don't even remember. I couldn't even remember who the pattern was at first. And I had to go back and look through my things to see. But it kind of straightens out then if I turn the head a little bit. Maybe it's the way I stuffed it. I don't know. But it is all one piece except for the ears. And they're super quick and easy. And I thought it was cute. I don't know. It's a minty green from Red Heart. And then just some kind of scrap pink for the nose. So there he is. He's kind of, with a hand comparison, you can kind of see he's not super tiny, but not super big either. And he is supposed to be made, I think, with a bulkier yarn, but this was mine. So that's the way I did him. And then Kristen has one too.
Okay. This is by Do or DIY. It is a no-sew dinosaur. You do bobble stitches for the legs. And then this is crocheted on. You just crochet right on top of the body.
He's super cute. I really, really like him.
And he is worked with a worsted weight, but she did it with a bulky.
Is that one strand of worsted weight?
One strand, yeah.
Ooh, I want to make him with 2 and see how big he'd turn out. He's so cute. Look at his tiny little beady eyes. I just love him. And I've been looking for a dinosaur that I can make that's a little bit, probably about twice this size, but it needs to be a T-Rex, and I haven't found one that I really like yet. I know they have the bulky patterns, and I need to look at one and see. I really wanted to do one that was pretty much no-sew all together. I don't want to be making a head and a body and all that stuff and arms and sewing them all together. No. So he's really super cute. I like him a lot. And you all know the whole story with Head Start and how I used to do my dinosaurs and make them. And if I were still doing it today, I would make a bunch of little ones like this, because how long did this take to make?
I was just about to say, it took an hour.
Yeah, and I could have made, I probably had 20 kids. So over the course of a month or 2, I could whip those out and take my time in between projects and make enough to give one to everybody. So super cute. Those would be really cute in a toy box too, for like a prize box in school. You might, depend on the age, you might want to sew on the eyes instead of doing that. You could do French knots or just embroider over top. But I just think that's really cute. What yarn is that?
That is Red Heart.
Topaz?
Yes. And then that is a scrap from Red Heart Ombre Green Apple.
He's super cute. He's got his little legs down below. I just love him. I love, 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 love him so much. But, yep. And he kind of reminds me of a turtle, too. You could probably adapt him to make a turtle.
When I was making him, I was like, oh, he's a little turtle.
If you took the tail off, and you took the, yep.
Just did like a little bobble stitch for a tail.
And you could even change colors if you wanted to make this up here.
And make a ripple for the shell, like, edge.
Mm-hmm. That would be super cute. Not that we take patterns and dissect them and change them up.
Not at all.
I do that a lot. I can't help it. And then, like my dinosaur that I made before, if I can't find a pattern, I just make it up. And then, it is what it is. If it's something I have to have, like, something I need to make, and I don't know what I'm going to do. Right now I'm looking for patterns for Amigurumi for cows. So if you have those, drop them down below. I know about all the ones that are the cutesy little bulky yarn with the spots and the strawberry cows and all that stuff. I'm looking for something a little different. out of the norm. I want just a regular cow that is, the whole full body standing up, or a Highland cow. I really would like a Highland cow pattern. Because we have a graduation coming up, which is, the party is going to be cow themed. And we also have a baby shower then in August, which will be cow themed. So depending on if we find out if it's a boy or a girl for my son's baby, then we'll decide what kind of cows we're using. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to make some cows for all of that, for decoration, I think. Hopefully. I have 2 months to graduation, so I have a couple already that I've made. I'm hoping I can make at least one more and get that done for Kristen's graduation party. So anyway, don't forget to be kind, because
you don't know anybody else's journey.
And if you have something that you'd like for us to see that is related to the amigurumis we've talked about, drop us a note down below. Let us know if you have, especially if you have a T-Rex mini dinosaur pattern like this, a little bit bigger than that, whatever, a pattern for a T-Rex that's no-sew or low-sew. I don't mind some sewing. Like, I don't want to have to do 50 million different pieces. Not my thing, especially when it comes to amigurumi and tiny things. I would rather do this with 2 strands and my hands not hurt as bad than to sit there and try to fidget with teeny tiny threads and sewing in all these little teeny tiny pieces. I like no-sew, in case you don't know and haven't figured that out. I really like no-sew. I would rather do the 2 strands and take a break and make them like this than to make the bigger ones and have to sew all the pieces on. It's just not happening for me. I can't. So, plus I think these are so stinking cute, and kids love these this size. They're just right to hold, right? And that's what they like, little critters to hold. So anyway, if we haven't said it, we're going to say it again. Don't forget to be kind, because
you don't know anybody else's journey.
Bye.
Bye.